A few months back, I made a video talking about my dumb phone, this one right here that I still have, and my update of having a dumb phone for 3 months and no home internet, and I'm still very much in the same wagon. It's been about 8 months now, I suppose. Going on 8 months now. It's July. And I just wanted to kind of make a little video, just an appreciation video for my phone, and go a little bit more in depth about this phone because I just very much enjoy it. It's the AGM Mobile M9. Very basic, super basic phones, like $50. And my wife and I have the same phone, and we interact with each other on it, and it's fun. And I think one of the biggest things I appreciate about it is that I don't rely on it that much. I'm not on it that much. It kind of just sits around a lot of the time unless I'm going out somewhere and I need it, or I need to contact somebody. That's kind of what it's for. I mean, but and I really don't have it on me that often at all. Usually just when I'm going out somewhere. And once at home, I lose it quite often sometimes too. Just set it down. It just gets if my wife and I are just going and doing stuff together, staying around our house all day, we'll just have our phones off all day and just not really look at them at all. But just wanted to show a little bit more of what I like about it. So here's you can open up the back, and there's the battery in it, battery part right there, and the SIM card actually goes in behind there. And it's cool, you can actually take the battery out. The battery life lasts forever, especially because I never really use it that much. I go multiple days without charging. I think I charged it yesterday for the first time, and probably around a week. It's usually once a week kind of thing, maybe twice a week sometimes I charge it. And my wife actually forgot her phone at her work yesterday, and we were just okay, that's fine, we'll just use my phone if we need to contact anybody, because I still had mine on me. But it's easy, you can just take the battery out whenever if you wanted to. I never really do that, but it's an option, and have a backup battery to go in there. And I could just get more batteries if I ever want to. This thing is super rugged. I could just throw it on the ground. I've dropped it quite a few times, and it's just really durable. And I think my one qualm with this phone is that it's a little too big. I don't like how big it is that much, but it's just kind of grown on me. I just kind of wish it was a little bit more compact and small. I don't mind the thickness. I honestly, if you could make it smaller but thicker, I think I'd be so about that. I love thick shit, the first gen iPod and stuff like that. I just love thick little devices. So there's a little camera on the back. I'm taking some goofy photos on it, which I'll show you in a little bit. But very basic, very simple phone. It's one of those phones I used to see back in the early 2000s, like my grandparents or something would have a phone, a home phone that had these giant numbers on them. These aren't humongous by any means by that time, but this much bigger than a lot of some other phones and stuff, and a lot smaller than a smartphone keypad. I just remember those giant phones and being interested in those as a kid. Seeing the infomercials and shit for them. But I wanted to show you here. Turn it on, let it boot up. Just very simple. There's my wife with the goofy little background. She took this picture on here, of course, because we don't send each other pictures like we could, but we just don't really do that. Because we don't like to use data at all, and it takes data to do that. We have a very simple plan. You have 2 gigabytes of data a month on the plan that we have, but we don't really use it in that regard. Looks like the network is kind of being weird right now. It usually doesn't do that. Maybe because I messed with the battery in the back, but that's okay. There it goes, just booted up. So it's the main menu here. I think I kind of showed this in my last video too. I haven't really rewatched that video, but very simple, basic. There's like the top bar, and I actually might bring the camera down and like show like a handheld kind of deal. Might be easier to do it that way. So I'm gonna bring it down here. We're gonna look at it together. You can see me there and try to get the good angle here so you're not really looking at me the whole time. But let's take it down here where it's a little darker. So we can go, like, here's the main menu, and we just got like your call logs, your contacts, multimedia, application. It's the only application we have on here. Sorry, it's a little bright. This is the calendar here. I don't know if you can tell. There, you can kind of look at it from the side there. You can see it's a calendar. We also have like a calculator, just a basic old calculator. You just type it in. I love it. It's so nifty. It's just like, it's so simple. And you just like, it's divided by 6. There we go. It's just like, so like these blank white screens. I just love that so much. It's just so basic and fun. I just love how simple it is. That's just like my favorite thing probably about this phone. It's just like super simple. We have a clock down here. I never really used that. It's like you could set alarms and stuff, but I don't use it for that. I just turn my phone off in the evenings. World clock, which is not accurate. The torch, which will you can actually do that, turn that on with the, I think it's the 0 button. I'll go back on the main menu. There's like a Bluetooth option. I never use that either. So we go out here, we can hold down, you can see on the number pad here, the 0, that there's like a little light thing right there, and if I hold this down, it turns that on too. Nice and nifty, super nifty. You just have the contact option. You can just go to your contacts, look at people, and you can do speed dial, and say we just start typing in a number, just like super simple, and you can like have some options, add to contacts. Very simple. I love that. And if I hold down the 1, it'll take me to my voicemail.
Please enter your password followed by the pound key. To leave a message for this subscriber, you have no unheard messages and 1 saved message.
Yeah, it's very, I love that like old school like voicemail box too. That's really cool. It's mostly just, usually voicemail is just from my wife and I talking to each other. But I get stuff from like just people we've had to like interact with sometimes. There's like a file organizer on here. I never use that. Profiles is just mostly, you can put it in silent mode, you can put it in meeting mode. With meeting mode, it's like the vibration. Normal is like the regular like ringtone, and then silent is just the way I keep it on most of the time, which is completely quiet. We have some settings here. I never really use the phone settings. I did a little bit when I first set it up. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. I had to like manually set the clock on here because I'm not connected to the internet at all. This is actually a European phone. I actually live in America. So it just has some like different things. What's called a torch, to have a flashlight and such like that. But I have my message center here, which is very simple. Got my inbox. Got 33 in there right now. I delete them all most of the time. It's an outbox if it's like sending currently, drafts, sent box. And they have like the voicemail server there. But you just go in the message, new SMS message. So I'm gonna have to cut that last part out, so I don't want you getting my wife's number. But we're gonna go in the inbox here. Here's my wife here. She sent me that a little bit ago. How are you? Love the simplicity. And here's like just when you type a new message. Let's see. I think I did this before too. And I have like the So it'll tell you like what it thinks. I just typed in the numbers, and then it says like hello is an option. And type in my love. So that's how usually I would type. You can get like the ABC thing too. It has like, I think you press this button, or this button's like all the like extras. So you can go down. I can do a little heart, and just hold the 3 button down to do a 3. And I also have the options to I can do templates. Like I can like have saved templates, just do that. And I can add fizz, which is like all the little like fun things here that you can pick from. I actually like I used a lot of these obviously back in the day before like emojis were a thing, and but a lot of these I'd never even like really seen before, and it's like fun to like see these new ones. So really fun stuff. But I just love the simplicity of it. I'm gonna send it. Send succeeded, so she got it. She'll get it momentarily at least. We've got full bars up there, yeah, and yeah, that's kind of what my resource on my phone is. And I have, here's the camera here. Takes a second to load up usually, and let's take a picture of us right now. Turn it around. Let's see. Oh no, how do we get back here? Oh, it's because my wife texted me. Here we go. So there we are. Look at that. Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. I'm not going to save that one, but I will show you my things. I'll see. My wife texted back and said hi. And she didn't reply to my other text though, but it may have not come through. Sometimes we had a finicky, and that's another thing about this phone, is gonna be kind of finicky sometimes. But it honestly, and like this dial failed pops up all the time. It just like shows dialed failed, and like a lot of the buttons are like hard, so sometimes they don't register when you press them, like when you're texting and stuff. It can be like mildly aggravating, but I love it, because it's just like it's like inconvenient on purpose, and I just love that shit. I kind of like want to be inconvenienced, because it's just fun. So everybody else just wants to be convenienced all the time, and I just love that aspect of this. It's just fun. But my wife gets kind of frustrated with it sometimes, but I'm like, oh, that's just like it adds character to it. It just makes it more fun, honestly. People take things for granted nowadays, but if we go in the multimedia, we have an FM radio. I could put music on here and like video, but don't do that either. Like it's meant to be a phone for me, in my regard and the way I think about it. Got some pictures on here. These are my saved pictures. I think I showed this last time. It's like a cool like negative photo of like a candle in the window. It really turned out really cool. I really like that. But there's just like a bunch of like little things on here. Got some like, here's a picture of like a train track from the bridge when I was in like a vehicle on a bridge. And they're like grainy, but there's like so much like character to them, I feel like, and it's just fun and cool. And here's me at my friend's store, the iPod mirror, really nifty. But I also could show you real quick. Let's take another picture together real quick. See if it went through. Nope. Sometimes you have to like hold the button down pretty hard, and the center button likes to be weird sometimes. Anyways, there we are. There we are again. Now if I save that, I can do options. I can set it as my wallpaper. I can also, here, I haven't done this very much, so I go in here. I think you can, there's like options on the side here, as you can tell on the camera, and you can like you can do different modes. There's DV mode, and I can record things. I can make a little video with DV mode, and There's like a bunch of different, like, you can do, like, I guess, like, is this like the quality of the picture? I don't know. I don't think there's like different qualities to the picture, but I don't know. There's just like a bunch of random things on here, like night mode, contrast, brightness, exposure, and you can add frames. This is the fun part. Like, there's a little dog and like a little cake with like hearts, and like I can put glasses on, and there's the balloon that my wife used. Like, it's just like nifty little fun things that are just kind of like, why is this included on here? But it is, and it's fucking fun. Like, now we can be with a little dog in the picture. So let's take another one. And look at that. Now we got a little dog friend with our picture here. It's just, it's fun. It's glorious. But yeah, but I'm gonna turn this back around here. Plug back in. So yeah, this phone is just so fun to me. I don't really spend that much time on it. There's no like games or anything really on here. It's just, it does my basic things that I need it to do, and it's just fun. It's fairly different than what most people are using nowadays, and it's like, it reminds me of when I had like a phone, like an older phone like this when I was a kid, and it's like having it around. There's like some fun little like nifty things about it, and I'm definitely planning on keeping this phone for a while. It's durable. It does what it needs. I need it to do. And I just like living my life like this. It's fun. It keeps me. I'm way more not tempted to be on my phone at all. It's just a resource for me. I just like, this is what I'm gonna use to make calls and message people if I need to. That's what a phone is for, and I just like the basic like simplicity of it, and it just simplifies my life more too. I'm sure I talked about before. But it's just a great thing that I really like. So that's my dumb phone, and I love it, and would not turn back on this lifestyle at all. We'll see. I may do another update in the future about how I'm doing with it within like a year time frame, maybe like a year that since I got it, and see how I'm doing. And yeah, excited about that, so look out for that if you like these videos. And yeah, thanks for watching. Get a dumb phone, simplify your life if you're interested. It's fun, cool. So see you later.